Usmonov just trying to find the range with that lead hand early on. He can keep this on the outside if he so wishes. When he throws that jab, though, you do notice that right hand just strays away from the side of his head a little bit. It might be something that Pagara will notice and start to think about. If he can get inside that jab, slip that jab and throw a left hook, then that could be profitable for him. Looking for right hand over the top there, Pagara. Couldn't quite land it. Just working from the body up to the head there with the jab, Usmonov, who's been nice and busy from the beginning as we reach the midway stage of round one. Smart bit of movement there from Usmonov. He's turning around that front foot. Nice quick combination there from Usmonov, just finishing with the left hand to the body. Pagara just staying tight in this opening round, not looking to really give anything away. Hasn't been able to get too much done. And again there, just rattling off that nice loose combination. Like a lot of tall fighters, Usmonov has got that ability to keep it long, but at that mid-range he likes to dig those toes in as he does there and let his hands go. He's standing quite tall, his chin up in the air as he does it though. Pagara sinking into the ropes there. That might give him something to think about there too, because he's actually quite vulnerable as he throws those punches there, Usmonov. He just let his hands go, but he stood quite tall. That chin quite high. Might be something Pagara can do about that. That left hook that he half got through with there, Pagara, you do feel like that's something that could work for him. But that's a nice combination, left to the body and then the uppercut to finish with. And that's where he's swinging away on the ropes there. He's a little bit untidy at times, but he's completely committed to it. Pagara just trying to slip and roll and stay out of the way more than anything else. It was a good opening round there for Usmonov, one that he's won comfortably.
Round two.
Into round two. He has a boxing sack IBA Pro debut last year, Pagara. Put a little bit more weight into that combination. Led off with the right hand and then threw the left hook in off the back of it. Finishes with that left hand to the body again there, Usmonov, which is a decent shot. Pagara, he's got a very solid look to him physically. biding his time a little bit in the early stages here, which is understandable, but he doesn't want to let Usmonov just build up a healthy lead here without really taking anything out of him. If you feel like the second half of the fight might be yours, that's fine, but you've got to have taken something out of their gas tank in the first half, or all that's happened is that they're 5-0 up at halfway and they've still got just as much left as they did at the start of the fight, because if you box at your own pace, fighters will always tell you if you're the one who dictates the pace, then you're comfortable. If you're punching when you want to punch, then you're comfortable. If you're under pressure, if you're having to find shots when you don't necessarily want to, then it's a lot more tiring. Just trying to pin Pagara back on the ropes there, Usmonov, and again let those hands go. Good accuracy with the combination there. Pagara, though, just letting him know that it hasn't had any real effect on him. Another good round there from Usmonov. He's won those first two pretty handily.
Seconds out. 3rd round, round 3.
So into the third, and Pagara needs to start asking some questions here, because, as I say, otherwise the fight just starts to slip away from you. It's very early, I know, to be saying that, but Usmonov has got that kind of rhythm to him, whereby he won't have expended too much energy at all in those opening 2 rounds. He could box like that for 10 rounds comfortably, I'm sure. So Pagara has got to not allow him to do that. It'll mean he'll take a few more risks, and he's started to do it at the start of this third round. He's come out a bit more aggressively. Good right hand there from Usmonov, just stepping around the target, looking to find different angles. Got that right hand in around the back of the guard, looked for it again there. And again, he's looked for that a few times in this round now. That kind of longish hook where it comes in from the angle and just snakes its way around the back of that left glove. So if you can land that round about the ear, the side of the head, that can do some damage. Pagara trying to file back off the ropes, but not with any great success. And Usmonov, I think if anything, is just upping things a little bit in this round. Looking to punch with a bit more spite into the final minute. Pagara just suggesting he was caught around the back of the head there. I'm not sure he was, but he's under fire, that's for sure. He's trying to hold on there, the Filipino, and he just got shrugged off by Usmonov, who then let his hands go again, and down he goes. And it's the accumulation of punches really there that has done for Pagara. And I wonder whether he might just be tempted to sit this out, because this is very, very difficult for him. And the referee, I think, has got to the count of 10. And he has won. And he started well. He settled nice and quick. And I was saying that Pagara needed to try and do something about that. At the start of the third round, he did come out a little bit more aggressively, but then Usmonov just took that as an opportunity, I think, to find a few gaps himself. He was looking to just fling that right hand in around the back of the guard. He did that successfully a good few times, and then he just got Pagara caught in the corner a couple of times. Pagara tried to just lean in and grab hold, but he wasn't really able to do it. And then after a while, it was just a volume of punches, an accumulation of punches really that put him down. There was that right hand that I mentioned that he just found the angle for. And that's the finish. It may well have been a body shot that finally put him down, but it was volume. And he reached that breaking point, that tipping point, and he went down to a knee, and I strongly suspected that we may well not see him rise.